It'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Mariota going to change the play. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll shift things around. Now a play fake. Carr. Johnson's got it complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Again, it's Camaro. And after the good game last play, this time they say he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Coming out of throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Quick throw to Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but now it's 3rd down. You look at the Saints defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And they needed to be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and they got it done.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Keep the ball moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw Mariota. Firing throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mariota going to change the play. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. To throw, it's Carr. Looking long for Thomas. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 38 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now Mevis for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. 14, Commanders 7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
There you go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Saints 14, Commanders 7.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Complete, it's Dodson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Ready?
4th down, Mariota. A solid stiff arm. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Down. Needle blue. Ready.
Mariota. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Mariota going to change the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Target is, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's Carr. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 3rd down and 13. To throw is Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Dotson in motion right. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Fights through it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On play action, now Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ready. Double 38. Ready.
Out left to Dotson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
On the ready.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mariota. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Play action now, Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. In motion right, Olave. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And now an audible here into something else. Carr now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You wonder with any receiver how they handle working over the middle of the NFL, especially with a young receiver. They tried it there to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Dotson in motion right.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
Peyton Turner there on the tackle.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Mariota now on 2nd down.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, Mariota.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Kamara up the middle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, Saints.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Saints have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Nevis on to attempt the point after. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mariota going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A first down throw for Mariota. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Oh, that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
We are going to do this. All about teamwork. Come on, baby.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Get in the end zone, fellas. Ready?
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And it is caught. And he's got this down to the 35.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You can do it.
Green Jack. Slide 2.
Come on, man up.
Ready.
From the red zone now, Mariota on the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And it is good, and the lead will swell to 9. So So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Carr to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
What took you so long?
Here we go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Mariota. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Black shot.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Out left to Dotson.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd down now. Rivers, not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Mariota going to change the play.
Black Ultra. Rail, yellow. Needle blue. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go! Go, baby!
Ready up?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Trouble, 38. Fight.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Red, cycle. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Fourth down, Mariota. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On second down, here's Carr.
It's complete. Kamara. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And the Saints, first down.
Now Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Carr. That's caught by Johnson.
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Throwing his Carr.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's 1st down. Here's Carr.
And Incomplete on the deep ball.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Carr to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He saw the football there. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
To throw is Carr. He gets this one to Johnson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Second down, goal to go. Kamara. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
All eyes on Andrew Nevis. It all comes down to this kick.
This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end. But a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for New Orleans, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves